He's like sedated.
They are not sedated, guys. As a cold-blooded animal, and alive and kicking. Let's see if we can get him actually.
Oh no. What the heck? Videos.
So like I was saying, though, they are an animal. It is chilly out. He is not going to be very active, okay? They do rely on the surrounding environment to thermoregulate. Unlike you being an endothermic animal, this is an ectothermic animal.
Oh my god.
And so he does need that warmer weather to be active.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, guys. Now we take a look inside of that alligator's mouth, and there are 80 teeth within the mouth, 40 top and 40 bottom. Now the neat thing about those teeth, they can actually break them off, grow them back, and cycle through teeth all throughout their life, kind of like how a shark does. Now they have that ability because of how hard they bite down them. You see, a large animal can bite down with an entire ton of force within that mouth. Literally 2,000 pounds per square inch of power has been measured in the mouth of an alligator. Like I was saying, 2,000 pounds per square inch of power, right there. Now, even though they bite down with this immense amount of force, you can actually hold the jaws of the gator shut with one hand. All their force is in closing their mouth, not a little fact that saves my butt in here all day long. I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for that fact. The show would be a lot more entertaining for you guys. You guys got to get a sense of humor for me. Come on now. We have our alligators in here, where they come from, and why aren't they all coming over and trying to eat these? So first off, we have these animals because they are nuisance gators. That means they're the ones who showed up in someone's backyard and ate Fluffy, or got a swimming pool, or something like that. Now, you guys might be laughing, but that's not a joke. That happens very commonly out here. So once he eats somebody's dog, they call it a trapper to capture and kill the offending alligator, unless he ate a Pomeranian. Then they'll let him go to eat more. Good program, guys. Good program.
I love Pomeranian.
Now, what happens, though, unfortunately, they do kill about 10,000 nuisance gators a year in the state of Florida. That's not funny. There's no joke for that. That's why I'd like to let you folks know, don't be a nuisance person and make a nuisance gator. But that, I mean, don't ever feed him. Once he's fed, he'll learn to associate people with food, and then if you come back without food, you are the food. That's what we want to avoid. Now, a normal wild alligator is typically afraid of people. They want nothing to do with you, but once they're fed, that's when we do have these issues. Now, what we actually do here is we do these shows, and if you guys enjoy watching me risking my hands for your entertainment, which I hope you do, then that's why the tip jar is around the enclosure for, and a portion of that money is what we use to buy our gators off the trapper, thereby saving his life. Which you appreciate, right, buddy? Because without that, he'd be someone's suitcase. Okay? That's techniques they would use to capture and restrain an animal like this in the wild. Get on his back as I am now, tie a rope up around those jaws, and bring back to their camp alive to cook the gator for between their chin and their chest. We call bulldog. And they'd hold up the alligator like so. I gotta adjust myself a little bit here.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. What you gotta do is make sure they're relaxed before you do something like that, okay? So you see him raise up his arms a little bit, make sure he's nice and relaxed.
Yeah, that's not so cool.
And look, Mom, no hands.
Oh my gosh.
So they can then take out a rope, tie it up around the jaws, and have it caught inside the alligator. So there you go.
Hey, look, Mom.
All right. Now, like I was saying, one of the big questions we always get, why don't they try and eat you? People come here and they expect the alligator to be like doing a triple backflip across the cage and rip off your head or something. It's not reality, guys. They're not out to get you. We have over 2 million gators in the state of Florida. And if they had a bloodlust for humans, we would have hundreds of tourists being killed every single day. It would be a nice thing. You wouldn't have traffic on the way to work. In reality, though, alligators are opportunistic hunters that like to eat small animals like raccoons, turtles, fish, wading birds, and that little girl up there. What? Now, as far as people that are 5 or 6 feet tall, you're too big, it's too much work, and they are way too lazy if you haven't noticed, okay? They don't typically see people as food. Now, when we first get our gators in here, they can be very dangerous because he thinks I'm going to hurt him, so he defends himself, okay? So they can be very dangerous, but once you realize I handle him very gently, very passively, and I feed him about a pound of marijuana every day. They're the nicest gators in the world, okay? That's obviously a joke just because he knows you're not going to hurt him, that they are relaxed. Now, is he your friend? Absolutely not, okay?